Hi guys, and welcome to another video of ACOnetwork, and today I'm showing you how to personalize Windows 10. Yes, that means how to change color, basic color of Windows, how to change background on desktop, lock screen, login screen, about icons, those default icons, my computer and network and so on, how to enable them, and a little more stuff. But before I start, just remember to subscribe to my channel, like or dislike video, and of course share. So without further ado, let's start. So first let's right click somewhere on empty space on desktop and click personalize. In this window, let's look at the left side and select what you want to edit. Colors of Windows, lock screen, themes, maybe background. And for each of these groups, you get some options. So let's start with the background. First is the picture that represents the preview of your desktop and start menu. So let's say we click this image. Will automatically change this, update it, and it will automatically update your desktop directly. You can also select the image from your images somewhere on the computer. Let's say I will select this image, choose picture, select and choose picture, same. You can also choose a fit. That means when you click fill, Windows will resize the image so it will take whole screen. But you probably see that this image was cut on top and bottom because the ratio of image is different than the ratio of your screen. That ratio is named aspect ratio. More information about aspect ratio you can get in description below this video. So my screen and most of computer screens have aspect ratio 16:10. Imagine 16 points to 10 points. But my image, I believe, is 4:3 ratio. That means if we recalculate it and take 4:16, 3 will be then bigger than 10, and that is why it is cut on top and on the bottom. But let's say if image would be this ratio, 2.35 to 1, that means that Windows will cut image on the sides, and so on. Next is fit. Fit means that image will be resized, so whole image will fit to your screen. But because again ratio of the image is not the same as the ratio of your screen, it will leave those borders of color, and you can change color to whatever you want. But if you have the image that is same as your screen, it will be no borders at all. So next is stretch. That means that Windows will stretch this image so it will align to your monitor. Next one is style. Because this image has smaller dimensions than your screen. For example, my screen is 1920 pixels wide and 1080 pixel wide, and this image is 800 to 600, and that is why when you select tile it will repeat horizontally and vertically. Center, that means that true resolution of this image will put it in the center. But remember, if you click center or tile, whatever, if image would be bigger than your screen resolution, then Windows will resize this image so it will fit your desktop size. So last is pen. Span, the pen is different than the others. Each other takes this image and fits and stretches and so on your one desktop. But if you have multiple monitors connected to your computer and you click span, this one image will be stretched across both monitors, while every single other is based on one monitor by itself. So I do not have this possibility of two monitors right now, so I cannot show you how it looks like. So next is background style. You can select it as one picture and you can change it, and until this image is selected and no other changes were made, this picture will stay on. Solid color. If you do not want picture, you can select any color you want. You can click custom color and select whatever color you want, click done, and that's it. And the last is slideshow. That means that when you, let's say, click browse and let's go to this images folder. As you see here, I prepared 3 images. And when I click images, choose this folder, and all 3 images, first one, and after 30 minutes it will go to second one, and after 30 minutes it will go to third one, and then to first one, and so on and so on and so on. These changing images you can set by any of these settings, like every 1 minute or every 30 minutes or whatever you want. Shuffle means that if you turn it on, it will not take first image, then second image, then third image, but it will, let's say, go from first one to third one, then second one, and so on. Choose a fit. That is the same thing that I showed you before, filling or whatever you want. Let's say I will set a picture, and let's say this one. Next is colors. Here, if you have checked this, automatically pick accent color from the background. So basically what that means, that Windows will take whole image and it will determine the color of this image tone, so it will automatically align. So when you, let's say, go to select blue background, as you see, all the text, and when we click start, all the tiles are blue. So if I take, let's say, this image, it is orange, brownish, yes. But if you want one color at all times, you can select by just clicking to whatever color you want. You can of course select custom color, just like for the background. You can select it and so on, click done if you are finished, let's say, but I will click automatically. There is transparency effect. That is if you want that start menu and taskbar that is transparent a little bit. Show the accent color on the following surfaces. Start, you can select this color for the bar, title bars, for the start menu, and so on if you want. Choose your default app mode, light or dark. Basically there is a lot of different stuff you can do, but it is all up to you if you what you want to turn on or off and so on. The third one is lock screen. This is the preview of lock screen. Lock screen is when, let's say, your computer is password protected, and when you turn on computer it will show you this lock screen. And another way is when you get your computer to go to sleep, and when you wake up this computer it will show you lock screen if it is not set otherwise. So that, like for the background, this is preview for lock screen. You can select picture or slideshow, so many other pictures or only one picture, whatever you want. It is basically all the same like for the background. Choose an app to show detailed status. That is, you can select any of these programs on lock screen that will detail status, show you if you want, then click or click none, whatever you want. Choose apps to show on quick status. Basically, if you want to add any of these icons, programs, just leave it. If you want show lock screen, background picture, the sign-in screen, if you turn that off, and let's say you are on lock screen and click no image, but if you turn it on and you get a lock screen, this image will be preserved for the login screen too. You can also set a lot of different stuff, but I will not go through all of these settings now. Let's skip this part. Then is themes. You can select background, that is basically what we did the first time. Color, that is that. Sounds, you can set all of these different stuff. Let's say desktop mail notification you can change, and when you're done changing all this stuff you can just click OK. Mouse cursor, you can set any cursor you want from the mouse cursor library. When you're done, just click OK, but I will click cancel because I do not want to apply what I did. Apply a theme. Those three themes I have for this Windows. I can go get more themes on the store if I want. Another thing I want to show you is desktop icon settings. So you can select any, let's say, computer, network, cabin, let's say control panel, and when I click OK, all these icons shows. But let's say I do not want network and control panel. Let's leave it cabin and computer. Click OK. And so on. There is a lot of different settings you can do. Start, that is start menu, show more tiles on the start. So when I click here, you get more columns of these tiles. Show up list in start menu, that is this one. Show recently added apps. If you turn it on, it will show on the top, but there is no recently added apps, so I do not have it here. Show most used apps, that is grayed out, but that means that applications that you use the most, it will show on the top. Use start full screen. If you turn it on, you see this start menu takes the whole screen. Show recently opened items in jump list on start or the taskbar. I do not have any recently opened items in this computer, so there is none recently opened items that Windows would show me. But basically all this is shown on the top. Then the taskbar, that is right here. You can lock it or not. If you do not lock it, you can resize it and so on. You can automatically hide the taskbar in desktop mode, as you see. Automatically hide in tablet mode, tablet computer. And to present to you tablet version is when you click this notification balloon and click tablet mode. So basically you are converted to tablet mode. Let's go back. Use small taskbar buttons. If you click smaller buttons, use peek preview the desktop. When you move mouse, show desktop button. If you turn off, and you do not get the preview. If you turn it on, you get the preview. As you see, when you click, it shows the desktop and every window is minimized. Replace command prompt with Windows PowerShell. If you do not know what that is, leave it as it is. Show badges on taskbar buttons. If you turn it on, there is no change in my case. Let's say you have some new notification for Windows Store. It will take one circle and number in it, so how many notifications it is in it. But if you turn it off, it will be no notifications. Let's say if you have mail, let's say here, if I pin to taskbar, if I turn it on and you have new mails, it will automatically notify you by the circle and number in it, how many new mails it is there. Taskbar location on screen, you can select it wherever you want. Combine taskbar buttons. So when taskbar is full, that means that when taskbar would be crowded too much, too many open programs and so on, all these tiles would get only to icons, just like this. But until then, it will expand, so tiles will be shown. You can also click how do I customize taskbars if you need to know more information. Select which icons appear on taskbar. You can select, as you see here, it changes. Set whatever you want. Let's go back. Turn system icons on or off. Again, whatever you want, turn it on or off. Let's go back. Let's say multiple displays. If you have multiple monitors to computer connected, then automatically you can change the settings for that. Let's say you can set that all taskbars are shown on all the monitors. Combine buttons, of course, same as the before. If you want or not, show contacts and taskbar, I will turn it off because I do not need it. If you want, leave it on. And basically that is all about basic Windows personalization.
So, and we are on the end of this video, almost on the end. Today I presented some new stuff. I hope that you like that you learned something So now is just the time you share to others, but that is basically it.
If you have any questions, did not understand something, want to ask me something, want just to talk, just type everything in comment section below. Don't forget to like or dislike this video, subscribe to my channel so you get notified about new videos, share video with your friends, coworkers and others so they can learn too, and have a great day. Bye bye!